Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today. What else is new? We always have showcase coming out from this channel. So we're taking a look at a really cool team. We have Empoleon with Alolan Muck and Blaziken. So Blaziken going to be the featured Pokemon for today's video. And I do think Blaziken, it's actually really good. I mean, the counter damage does so much. Even to things it's neutral to. Blaziken has such a high attack stat. It really does. It's such a solid pick. I'm surprised we don't see more of it, to be honest, in the Ultra League Premier Cup. I battle it here and there, but I don't see it too often. But we're taking a look at it now, and let's go ahead and dive right into the commentary. I'm really excited for these battles. Empoleon's going to switch out after picking up a shield into Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck going to be hit or shield? No, going to be hit with this Wild Charge. Yep, they might switch after this. No, they're staying in, maybe to throw another Wild Charge, not before the Dark Pulse comes. This Dark Pulse is going to be enough to KO. So let's see. No shield. Okay, so the Magnezone goes down. I'm surprised they didn't switch into Swampert, but that's okay. So Swampert is going to go ahead and go for an attack right now. Going to be that Hydro Cannon that will KO the Muck. Blaziken, you don't really want to bring in this. I mean, Hydro Cannon would KO it, right? So you really don't want to bring it in. You got to bring in Empoleon. You do have two shields, so we'll see. Oh, they switch into Sirfetch'd to catch the Hydro Cannon. Nice play by the opponent. So what do you do here? Do you switch out? Yeah, you switch out. Okay, they shielded that anyway. So Blaziken is doing, as you can see, it's doing a lot with counter, but it's also a glass cannon, so it basically has to shield anything. It could have taken that Leaf Blade, but the incoming counter is probably not. So we're going to see a Blaze Kick right now. This will do a lot, even though it's not the strongest move out there. And it's going to KO that Sirfetch'd. So now Swampert we know has a move. And Swampert is going to go ahead and go for the Hydro Cannon. This is going to be enough to KO, of course. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Just let the Blaziken go. Bring in Empoleon. One Hydro Cannon will be enough to KO, though, unfortunately. And Empoleon has a shield, but I feel like the Swampert gets to another Hydro Cannon. We'll see. Yeah, they already have it, actually. So the Swampert is going to be able to KO the Empoleon, and that is going to be a good game. Unfortunately, was not able to win that one, but that's okay. The opponent played that really well. You played it really well as well. So we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. See how the next game plays out. Okay, going up against an ace right now. So we have Empoleon onto Alolan Muck. Okay, let's see how this plays out. The Muck does switch into Roserade. Out comes Blaziken. So Blaziken's counters are actually resisted because that's a poison type. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Sludge Bomb. It's not Weather Ball. I wouldn't have shielded that either because I would have assumed it was probably going to be a Weather Ball. So nice play by the opponent to throw the Sludge Bomb. Blaze Kick will be enough. The opponent does not shield that. So that is awesome. In comes Swampert. Swampert's looking to go for the Farm Down most likely. They're going to be able to get it. But maybe the Swampert will think this is possibly a Brave Bird and shield. No, they do not shield. Nice call by the opponent. They do get that farm down. Okay, I guess you bring in the Empoleon? I mean, we'll see. Yeah, going to bring in the Empoleon. Empoleon, I mean, this is always risky, right? Because it could have Earthquake. It could go for it. It's going to go for the Hydro Cannon, but you still don't know. It could still have Earthquake, and that could have been a bait. Probably the case, but you never know. I mean, it could have Sludge Wave. We don't really know at this point. It probably does have the Earthquake. For one, they shielded that, and two, they have Alolan Muck, so they probably don't need another Poison move. So yeah, going to be that Earthquake. It makes sense. So now we see a switch into Alolan Muck. This, okay, going to go ahead and catch the Dark Pulse. I like that catch. I thought the Empoleon was going to throw the Hydro Cannon and then switch, but I do like that catch a lot. Able to take that energy from the opposing Alolan Muck. So this Muck is going to go ahead and be hit with another Dark Pulse, most likely a Dark Pulse. So yep, going to be that Dark Pulse. That's fine. Yeah, I think you generally want to go for Sludge Wave here. It does more damage than the Dark Pulse. Both of them are resisted, but we're going to see more damage. Now a Dark Pulse should be enough to KO the opposing Muck. Actually, maybe not. But maybe after the Snarls. I guess we'll find out. Dark Pulse coming in. Not enough to KO. Oh, they switch into Swampert. I wonder if they think they caught a Sludge Wave. Because this is not a Sludge Wave, of course. This is a Dark Pulse. They had the shield anyway, even if they did catch it. Okay, gonna go for the Farm Down. Able to get it because recognizing that Swampert already threw an attack earlier, right? So now this Empoleon is gonna go ahead and go for this Hydro Cannon, which is gonna pick up the knockout. And that is gonna be a good game. That was a great game. Well played as well. So we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. But that was really well done. A nice catch as well onto the Alolan Muck. Nice energy management. Let's see how the next game plays out. So going up against another ace. Very nice. So we're going to see Empoleon into Charizard. This is a good matchup. A great matchup. They do switch into Venusaur. Out comes Blaziken. Okay. So I think in this situation, I would have went into the Alolan Muck just because the Blaziken does not have... I mean, the Blaziken's counters are resisted. Blaze Kick will be enough to either KO or do a lot of damage. Muck is resisting all the moves coming in from Venusaur. But, you know, I guess both... I mean, both of them are good, but at the end of the day, Blaziken still had the shield, whereas the Muck... don't think would have had the shield. I'm not really too sure. But either way, Blaziken was able to get that knockout anyway. So that was very well played. And now in comes the Swampert. It's going to have to shield the Sirfetch'd if it wants to see another day. Actually, it still doesn't have to see it because it survives that. Okay. Shadow 1 wouldn't have survived it. Okay, gonna go ahead and bring in Empoleon, go for the farm down. We're gonna see an attack right now. Earthquake will do a lot. I don't think they have enough energy for it. It's gonna be Hydro Cannon. Okay, so this Empoleon able to farm down. This should be a good game. So Charizard's coming in, of course, and now we're gonna see a Hydro Cannon. And this Hydro Cannon is going to get the shield. The next one, oh, that's a Dragon Breath one. I didn't even know that was going to be a Dragon Breath. Okay, so going to try and catch it. Oh, unfortunately not able to catch it. But you know what? I mean, that Charizard has to throw anyway. The Charizard's just farming. So they're going to go ahead and have to shield this now. So they will, because otherwise they would faint. But the opponent may actually win this, because if Blast Burn is going to KO, and then another Blast Burn might KO. Oh, it's Overheat. Never mind. That drops the attack. Oh, and Empoleon had energy anyway. I didn't realize that. Okay, well played. So when that Venusaur came in, I guess, I mean, either Blaziken or Alolan Muck would have been good answers. Blaziken was fine. The only reason I was saying is because Count is resisted, but Blaziken's a good answer as well. But able to win that one, very nice. I thought that Charizard was going to be able to sneak through and win, but it didn't have Blast Burn, and Blast Burn may not have been enough to KO the Empoleon at that health either. It would have been close. But yeah, they definitely charge up a lot of energy, so we're going to go ahead and move into the next game, in the next battle. See how it goes. Okay. Looks like the battle is going to error out. You hate to see it, but it happens to all of us. You'd rather see that than the lag that a lot of us have been experiencing lately. I certainly have been seeing a lot of lag lately. Okay, so Empoleon into Empoleon. Okay. So I guess you just stay in. Yeah, you don't really want to switch out. Yeah, just stay in and fight. And this is definitely kind of a slow match, but not the slowest match. Going to charge up enough for 2 Hydro Cannons and throw. I like that. Generally what Empoleons do. Going to go ahead and throw that. And we're going to see a Hydro Cannon from the opponent right now. So it's just going to get it pretty low. And the opponent does switch into Kingdra. Okay, so this could be the Empoleon Double Dragon team. It might not be. It's hard to say, but it might be. But nice catch by the opponent. And we see a Muck come in. So Muck is going for the Dark Pulse. Wants to get off the Dark Pulse before the Octazooka. So this Dark Pulse is not going to be enough to KO. The next one will be. I think even if they get the debuff, I still think the next one will be. This could be an Outrage. Let's see if they decide to bait. They do bait. Nice call. And no debuff. So that is huge for the Alolan Muck. So we're going to see a Dark Pulse come in. Going to be enough to KO the Kingdra. Now, I am expecting the Dragonite in the back. So if a Dragonite's in the back, Blaziken's probably going to have a difficult time. But we'll see. We'll see. They're definitely going for the farm down. This is going to be difficult if there's a Dragonite. But you never know. It could be wrong. I could be wrong. So what are we going to see? We're going to see Empoleon take this hit and then bring in Blaziken to go for the farm down. But still, I mean, that Dragonite's just going to do so much damage, and unfortunately Count is resisted. Let's see what it is. It is going to be that Dragonite. So yeah, Counter is resisted. It's still doing a decent amount of damage for being resisted. But yeah, these moves can be shielded. Even if you think it's Blaze Kick, you can still shield it if you're the opponent. The opponent is going for Dragon Claws. At this point, they should just probably farm down. But that's ultimately what's going to end up happening, I think. Yeah, I mean, there's no way this Blaziken gets to another attack. Even a Blaze Kick. So we're going to see that shield, and Dragonite is going to get that farm down. No, they throw an attack, okay. So yeah, just going to let it go. Yeah, no reason to play it out. I knew that Dragonite would be a problem for Blaziken, but that's okay. Still well played. There was really nothing that Blaziken could do. The opponent saved 2 shields for that Dragonite, so Blaziken was not going to have a good time. Not down shields, certainly not down shields, right? So Empoleon into Electivire, very spicy by the opponent. I like it. So, okay, we'll see how this plays out. Look how much damage those waterfall attacks are doing. Could be Ice Punch bait, but it could be a Wild Charge as well. Not going to shield it. It is an Ice Punch bait. Huge call by the Empoleon. I don't know that I would have called that. I mean, I wasn't counting, but I don't know if I would have had the courage to call that. But nice call. We're going to see a switch into Muck. Muck is going to take this hit. Probably another Ice Punch. Let's see. Yeah, going to be another Ice Punch. Nice call. We do see a switch into Aggron. Okay. So Alolan Muck is charging up, going for the Dark Pulse. So this Dark Pulse is... I mean, 2 Dark Pulse should be enough to KO. Actually, maybe not. Maybe after the Snarls, we'll see. I don't think this actually does KO. So it's going to be close. I think it barely lives. Yeah, well, more than barely, I guess. But it does live. Will the Muck shield? No, it will not. Just going to let it go. Could farm down with either Empoleon or Blaziken. Probably Blaziken? It could be either one, I guess. I mean, it might actually be Empoleon because the Blaziken would take more damage from Smackdown, right? So yeah, Empoleon is going to farm down. And then we see Electivire come in. Electivire just do an Ice Punch. Gonna go ahead and throw the Hydro Cannon before the Electivire gets to a move because the Electivire probably just got there. And they do shield. Oh man, the catch. Empoleon, Blaziken gonna shield just in case it's a Wild Charge. Nice shield, able to call these Electivire attacks. Oh, Dragonite. It has Dragon Tail, but that's an unshielded Dragonite. So Brave Bird going to absolutely do so much damage to it, if not KO. It does KO. That's going to be the end. And now in comes Electivire to get farmed down with counters. So Brave Bird able to knock out that Dragonite. Very good games and very well played. And I will see everyone in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.